Enough of that nonsense. Sam, I told you to put away that laundry before we did this, didn't I? No, man, you're going to go in your house while we do this. House. Hey, take your antler. He's on the chew on. No noises. Yeah, right. Come on. Good boy. Lights, please. More. Wow, more. Dude. Picture is dark today, dude. What's up with that? That's about it. That's all the light we got, man. Hello, hello.
Hello. Happy New Year.
To you as well. Happy New Year. Hey, there's a Raven. How you been? Haven't seen you in, I don't know, a long time.
Hi, I've been all right.
All right. Me too. Y'all bring yourselves an index card and something to write with. Don't have to be an actual index card, maybe just a little piece of paper. No, weird prop, right? That's kind of different. We have another Sherry here too. That's pretty cool. Sherry times 2. Holy smokes, it's yoga with Barb. Now it's a party. Hey, yeah.
Steve. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. And finally.
Wow. The room is starting to fill up. This is pretty cool. Hey, just mentioning it again, we got a few more folks showing up here, so if you didn't catch it already, just you probably want to have an index card or a small piece of paper about the same size. Not required, it's just a little New Year's Day sort of thing we're going to take a swing at. You know what? I think I wasn't gonna, but I think I'm gonna. You might want a towel for this one. I think I'm gonna want a towel. I think it's gonna get this warm in here. It's gonna get warmer. One more popping on right now. Look at that. There's a Jesse. Hey, Jesse. All right. So if you would, it helps me out a lot if you have your camera on. It's not required. I am right now going to go into spotlight mode, so nobody's going to see you but me. The only reason I do that, it just kind of helps gauge the tempo of the room and assist me in cueing and whatnot. As yoga teachers, y'all can appreciate that, I'm sure. Let's see. And I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody out. Okay, does everybody hear me all right? Hear my voice clearly? Beautiful. Okay, awesome. Look at all the thumbs up. You do have the ability to unmute yourself in the event of emergency. If you got to split, you don't need to say anything. Just split. But I encourage you to hang out as long as you can. We're going to mess around with a little bit of kind of a mashup, Vinyasa and Ashtanga, but again, it's ish, Vinyasa ish, Ashtanga ish. Those of you who are Ashtangis are familiar with the primary series, you'll recognize a little bit of this. And if not, well, it'll be something new and tasty. So I had asked you all to bring index cards or a small piece of paper and then something to write with, doesn't matter, pen, pencil, nail polish brush, whatever. This is something last year, New Year's Day, the studio manager I was working for at that time, she did the morning class. It was a heated Vinyasa class. Man, she was an awesome teacher, probably still is. But she handed out these index cards and pencils. And we took a moment just to think, okay, new year, and not the new year, new me sort of thing, not that, but you know, every day is a brand new day, right? What are we going to make of it? Well, it's the same kind of idea for a new year. What are we going to make of it? I don't know. You know, you sometimes with the practice, you'll set an intention. So maybe for this 2021, you have a word that would describe your outlook, your goal, your intention. It can be a noun or a verb or an adjective, but just a few moments, a couple breaths, and don't overcook it. Just whatever pops to your mind, boom, ask, and then there it is, boom, write it down. And I'm not going to ask anybody to show their word or anything like that. It's a personal thing. All right, has everybody got a word on paper? Yes, yes, yes. Looks like it. So I'm going to take mine. I'm going to set it somewhere on my mat where I can occasionally see, have my eyes on it. If I'm lucky, I'm going to get some of my sweat on it. And depending on what pops up, maybe even some tears on it. You're welcome to do the same if you like. But just an attempt at a little manifestation. You know what I mean? Let's get going. We're going to start out standing. I encourage you to remove any ideas of front of mat, back of mat. Let's think of left, right, short end, long end. Because there's really, when we get into the primary series, there's not going to be a front and back. There's going to be the short side of the mat, the long side of the mat. And hopefully I can guide us through this. I'll be doing a lot of these poses with you, but I do encourage you to just keep your eyes on inside your mat space. So come to the top of your mat, just take a Tadasana. Feet, you know, you can be ankles together, or you can be feet hip distance, or maybe you can be feet shoulder distance. You find your feet where they need to be. And knees up over your ankles is a good idea. Hips over knees, shoulders over hips. We'll bring our Tadasana and make it Samastiti, even standing. Everything is even, and if you like, put your palms together at your heart. First thing first, if appropriate, close your lips, teeth not touching, bringing breath right through your nostrils. Deepen your breath to full capacity inhales, completely exiting exhales. This deep breathing is 1/13 of the Ujjayi breath. I encourage you to keep with this breath all through practice. This is a physical athletic movement, a lot of dynamic moves. Oxygenated blood is a good idea. Now, you know the deal. You hung out with me before. Anytime you need, knees to the mat, child's pose, modify, back off, or intensify. It's your practice. I'm just going to provide some simple suggestions, a little guidance. Close your eyes, if it's cool. Tune your attention to the base of your feet, that meaty spot at the base of your big toe and pinky toe. Ground those two spots. Center of your heel, ground that. Just let some roots start going down through your mat, right into the planet. We have domes involved with our breathing. Arch of the feet are domes. As you inhale, they sort of flatten out imperceptibly. As you exhale, they kind of lift imperceptibly. Maybe you can perceive it now. Thighs slightly engaged, just lifting your kneecaps gently. Tailbone slightly tucked, just engaging lower abs gently. Shoulder blades are in your back pocket. Chin slightly tucked, jaw kind of level. Breathe. Let's boogie. Inhale. Reach your arms up high. Exhale. Little bend in the knees as you fold forward gently. First time folding. Doesn't need to be a hurry. Just make your way down. Slight bend in the knees is cool if you like. Maybe your hands are on the mat. Maybe your fingertips are on the mat. Or maybe not. Just fold forward for a moment and hang. Drop your skull. Take a breath in and just lengthen your spine, looking forward. It's Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Stay here on your exhale. Inhale, come back to standing. Reach up high. Exhale, palms come together right there at your heart. Inhale, open arms out wide, reach up high. Exhale, folding forward, nice and smooth. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, chest to thighs, folding again. Hang out here for a moment. Maybe a couple exhales will straighten knees a little bit or not. It's personal. Inhale, glance out, lengthen spine. Exhale here. Inhale, rise, reach up high. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Take another breath and lift your left wrist with your right hand. Lift, lift, lift. Breathe out, take a bend to the right. Start pushing into your left foot a little bit. Get a stretch down the left side of your body. Inhale, come back center and switch your grip. Pull right wrist up. Exhale, a little bend to the left. Start pressing into your right foot. Inhale, come center. Maybe a little back bend is okay now. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down low, maybe on the mat, maybe on the shins. Breathe into a half lift, get length. Breathe out, place your hands on the mat and step back to plank. Continue to exhale, lowering down. Use knees if you wish. All the way down. Breathe in. Press into your palms. Straighten your arms without lifting your thighs. It's a back bend they call cobra. Breathe out. Chin touches the mat. Nipples touch the mat. Tuck your toes. Push the plank. Continue to down dog pose. 3 breaths here. First down dog. Little knee bend is probably cool. 2 more breaths. Breath is deep and full. Steady and long. 1 more breath. Inhale, glancing forward, looking forward. Exhale again. Just step your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise, reach high, grab your left wrist. Exhale, bending to the right. We're starting to move a little more fluid now. Inhale, come center, switch your grip, grab your right wrist. Exhale, a little bend to the left. Inhale, center, reaching, maybe back bending. Breathe out, then fold just the thigh. Take a breath, lengthen, extend. Breathe out, come to plank and lower all the way down. If you feel like it, you can go halfway down for chaturanga. Breathe in, cobra or up dog. Breathe out, push the plank to down dog pose. 3 breaths. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Breathe out. Inhale, glance forward. Exhale, step or hop, feet to hands. Breathe in for half lifting, looking forward. Exhale, take that fold, chest to thighs. Inhale, stand, rise, reach up high, grab your left wrist. Breathe out and take a little bend to the right. Breathe in, come center. Switch your grip and breathe out. Take a little bend to the left. Stretch in the side. Inhale, come center. Back bend if you like. And then breathe out and fold Uttanasana. An inhale is Ardha Uttanasana. An exhale is plank, lowering down for Vinyasa. Plank, back bend, down dog. Good. You got this in your body. It's your turn to just 2 times through this by yourself. Standard sun A with side bends. Breathe and move. It's all with you. You get through that second one, just park in a down dog and take a few breaths. Feel this down dog. See if you can find that cool spot where your skeleton is holding down dog. Muscles aren't really doing so much. Wherever you're at, just feel this. Good, good. From downward facing dog, take a breath, glance forward. As you breathe out, just step or hop to a forward fold. And inhale for half lift. And then breathe out, fold again. Listen up now. Inhale, bend your knees up to 90 degrees. Raise your torso, raise your arms, Utkatasana, fierce pose. And then exhale, rotate your chest to the right, little twist. Right hand towards the short end of the mat, left hand towards the other end of the mat. Inhale, center to chair. Exhale, a wide reaching twist to the left. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, come back to chair. And then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Breathe into a half lift, lengthening. Breathe out, hands to the mat. Hop on back to plank and lower slow. Take a big breath into your back bend. That's up dog or cobra. Breathe out. Maybe do a push-up into downward facing dog. From down dog, just step your right foot forward, up between your hands. Ground your left heel. Breathe in. Come up to warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, a little rotation to our left. Bend your left knee. Straighten your right knee and sink down to the left as low as you like for Skandasana. Take a breath here. Just feel it. No hurries yet. Inhale. Coming back to the right side there. Bend your right knee. Put your left hand down next to your right foot. Twist your right hand up to the sky. Left leg straight. A little dragonfly twist. This is a big inhale here. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Lower your left knee. Straighten your right leg for half split. Ardha Manasana. Now, inhale, big transition. Inhale, come to standing, both legs straight. Left foot 45, right toe straight. Pull your right wrist up and over. Call sky archer, like archers shooting the stars here. Exhale out, open arms wide, drop your right hand down to right thigh, shin, or ankle. Left hand is up high, it's triangle, Trikonasana. We're just going to get a breath and a half here. Exhale your left hand down to the mat. Stepping your right foot back, inhale, open right hand up high for side plank. You can lower left knee if you want. You can take a bind and raise your right foot if you want. Take a breath. Exhale, right hand to the mat and Vinyasa. Lower down. Take a back bend on an inhale. Push the down dog on an exhale. Ooh. Step your left foot up between your hands. Ground your right heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Breathing out, a little turn to the right as we bend our right knee. Straighten left leg, squat down into right side. It's a Skandasana, a little side lunge. Take a breath here. Feel this one for a moment. On an inhale, we're traveling back towards our left foot. Bend your left knee. Right hand next to left foot. Left hand to the sky. A little twist, dragonfly. Breathe out. Left hand to the mat. Right knee to the mat. Straighten your left leg. Half split. Remember, big move now. Coming to standing, both legs straight. Grab your left wrist, pull it up, 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 up. Sky archer. Exhale, arms wide, continue breathing out. Left hand down to left shin or ankle or foot. Right hand to the sky, triangle, trikonasana. Take a breath. Breathe out, put your right hand on the mat. Step your left foot back. Breathe in, open your left hand up to the sky, little side plank. Modify however you like. Take a breath. Exhale, put your left hand down and lower on slow, halfway for chaturanga or all the way. Inhale for back bend. Exhale for down dog. Again, that's called a vinyasa. We go plank, back bend, down dog. 3 breaths here. We'll go through this next one just a little smoother, just a little faster. Just letting it sink into your body. It really is a yogic dance. Inhale, glance forward. Exhale, hop or walk your feet to your hands. Take a half lift as you breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees, reach up. It's chair pose. Breathe out, arms wide. Take a twist to the right. Inhale, back to chair, reaching, sitting, loving it. Breathe out, a little twist to the left, reach arms wide. Inhale, one more time to chair, sit down in this thing because it's groovy. Breathe out, fold forward, head down, butt high. Inhale is half lifting. Exhale is a vinyasa, plank, lower, back bend, down dog. You got it. You hit your down dog, just step your right foot forward, ground your left foot, and take an inhale up into warrior one. Breathing out, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, little side lunge. It's called skandasana. Woohoo. Inhale brings you back up to your right foot, left hand down, right hand high, dragonfly twist. Exhale, hand to the mat, lower left knee, straighten right leg, half split. Big move. Inhale, stand up, both legs straight, sky archer, draw your right arm up and over. Breathe out, right hand down the right leg, left hand to the sky, triangle. Take a breath. Exhale, left hand to the mat, transitional breath. Exhale, left hand down to the mat. As you inhale, step your right foot back and open up right hand high to a side plank. Transitional breathing. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Catch your vinyasa, y'all. Anybody getting warm yet? From down dog, just hit the left side. Step your left foot up between your hands. Ground your right foot, then rise up. Big inhale into warrior one. Exhale, rotating, bending right knee, squat down, skandasana. Breathe in deep as you come back to your left foot. Left hand high, right hand low, dragonfly. Breathe out, place left hand on the mat, lower right knee, and get a half split over your left thigh. Big move. Inhale, stand, rise, draw your bow, your left hand up and over, sky arch. Breathe out, arms wide, lower it into triangle. Take a breath. Remember, transitional breathing now. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, step your left foot back, open your left hand up, high to the sky, side plank. Exhale, left hand down to the mat, vinyasa. You got it, good. You hit down dog, you get 3 breaths, just a little recentering. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Now you take this just a couple times through by your own some. You've got this. On an inhale, glance. And you know when you breathe out, you come to a forward fold. We follow that with a half lift. We breathe out and chest to thighs again. The inhale brings us up to chair. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale brings you center. And exhale, twist you left. Come back center on a big breath. And fold forward on the exhale. Breathe into a half lift. And then just breathe out for your vinyasa. You know, plank, back bend, down dog. Step your right foot. That goes to a warrior one. Follow that with skandasana, left leg bending. Leading right into a dragonfly, right leg bending. Lower your left knee, get a half split over your right thigh. Rise up and draw your bow, Sky Archer. Breathe out, triangle. Take a breath. Exhale, begin your side plank. Left hand down, step back and inhale, open right hand high. Breathe out, catch that vinyasa. Anybody want to add a push up there? Do it, it's cool. Or not. Step your left foot. Grounding the right, take a warrior one. Right into skandasana. Bring it to dragonfly. You got it, nice twisting, beautiful. Lower the hand and stretch the hamstring with the half split. Big move, rise up with the Sky Archer, draw your bow. Breathe out and ground into triangle, deep and smooth. Take a breath to prepare. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale for side plank with your left foot back, left hand high. Breathe out and vinyasa. Follow this. Just take it each side, right side, left side, 2 times through. Trust yourself. You've got this. This is yogic dance, y'all. Don't you worry if you don't remember what's next. You know exactly where you're at. You're right where you need to be, baby. Just roll with it. Breathe. Breathe and flow. Feel. Let your body move as it wishes. Woo! It's getting warm in here. You might be inspired to change one of these moves, change the transition, because your body said, hey, move me like this. We'll do it. It's all right. This is your practice. When you get through that second round, Hop to forward fold, come to standing, and everybody meet up in Tadasana with hands at heart. Once you get there, ain't no hurry, just enjoy this flow. Yeah, good, good. Trust yourself. Once you're at that Tadasana with your prayer hands at your heart, just close your eyes and body scan. Feel the direction of energy, what's going down through your feet. Apanavayu, what is rising up your spine, crown of your skull, right to the ceiling. Udanavayu, breathe, feel. Just enjoy making a little separation from all the stuff outside. Oh. One more time from feet, grounding, find the roots. Gentle lifting of kneecaps with thighs. Slight tailbone tuck to engage a little bit of abdomen. Shoulder blades are in back pockets. Bandhas and Ashtanga. Bandhas come into play, energy locks in our body. Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Without using glutes or thighs, just toilet muscles. Try to pull your sit bones together. Kind of like closing a coin purse with a drawstring, and then draw the closure up towards your belly button and just hold for a moment. Exhale, release that. Uddiyana Bandha. Draw your belly button towards your lumbar spine and then pull all that up behind your solar plexus. And hold for a moment. Breathe while holding this energy lock. Release it with an exhale. Jaladhara is the throat. Just slight tuck of the chin. Don't go jamming your chin into your breastbone. Just a slight tuck. And then all the muscles around your throat, engage them. Do you notice anything shaking when you do that? It's kind of interesting. Hold for a moment. Release with an exhale. Now all three. Pelvic floor, close the coin purse and lift towards the belly button. Hold that as you draw belly button in and rise it behind your solar plexus. Hold all that as you just tuck chin and engage your throat. Hold here for a breath. Hold here for another breath. Exhale, release all those throughout these next poses. As you move, if you think of it, consider engaging one or two or three of those bandhas as you hold pose, and just maybe investigate, flirt, see what it's like. Let's move. Breathe in, reach up high. Breathe out, fold forward, chest to thighs. Index finger, middle finger, bind to big toe. If you have bends in the knees, that is okie dokie, no problem. Breathe in like you're going to half lift. Look forward, heart forward, arms are straight. Keep this long spine. Exhale, bend your elbows and pull into the bend, the fold. Don't round back, just fold. Good. Use strong biceps to kind of draw you in because you're just here for 5 breaths. 3 more breaths. I'm not counting in Sanskrit. I forget that stuff. 2. I know 1 is ekam. Now, release your bind to your toes. Place your right hand on the mat. Lift the front of your left foot and slide your index finger and your middle finger on either side of your heel. Lower the ball of the left foot into your left wrist. Right side, same thing. Lift your right toes, left right ball. Slide index finger, middle finger on either side of right heel. And now just lower the ball of your foot into your right wrist. Long, straight arms. Inhale, lengthen spine, glancing forward. And if you wish, on your exhale, bend elbows. And just pull into this until your hamstrings give you an intelligent notification of that's enough. And when you're there, breathe. Great place to consider engaging Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. It's kind of interesting, inverted. 3 more breaths, please. 1 more breath, exhale. Release your hands. Place them on your hips. Long spine, inhale up to standing. Exhale, step your right foot back. Continue to exhale as you rotate your chest to the right. Right toes are pointing now at the short edge of the mat. Left foot is on a 45. Actually, square your hips to the left, to the long side of the mat. Right foot pointing at the short side, left on a 45. Arms are out wide. Take a breath. Reach your right hand out beyond your right toes. Breathe out and just drop your right hand down to shin, left hand up to sky. And you can take your right hand down to ankle, or you can even get all Ashtanga and bind to your big toe. It's called Trikonasana. Just breathe. Lengthen whatever you can. You're only here for 5 breaths, so get it while you can. Do it. Trine. Shivarte. Take a breath. Exhale out. Inhale. We're going to come up, arms wide. Switch feet. Right foot on a 45. Left foot pointing at the other short end of the mat. Exhale out. Lower left hand to left shin, ankle, or foot. Right hand is up high. Trikonasana. Yeah, you got it. Breathing. Lengthen whatever you can. Feel. Find out what's going on in pelvis. How's spine? Shoulders and hips, are they in harmony? Breathe. It's only 3 more breaths. Feel every bit of it. That's 1 big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, we're going coming up, switching feet again. Right toes to short edge of the mat. Place your right hand on your right hip, left hand up high. Take a breath. Exhale. Left hand comes down to the mat, to the inside of your right foot or to a block. You can place it on your right ankle, or for a little challenge, place it on the outside of your right foot. Open your chest towards the long side of the mat, and then take your right hand to the sky. Parita Trikonasana. Feel lengthening. What happens if I draw my left hip forward and my right hip back? What do I feel? I don't know, but I got 4 more breaths to contemplate it. 3, 2 breath, 1 breath. Exhale your right hand down. As we inhale, we come up, rotating, switching feet again. Left hand to left hip, right hand is up high. Exhale, right hand coming down, your choice. Mat or block, inside foot, top of foot, or outside foot. It's just up to you. It's personal. Rotate your chest to the long side of the mat, and then take your left hand up. Find the twist and then open. Beautiful. You got it. Breathe. That's it. Notice with drishti, focal point. If it's on hands, we wobble. If it's on floor, we're steady. It's just 3 more breaths. 2 breaths. Trust and believe. 1 big breath. Exhale, bring your hand back down. Inhale, coming up center. Exhale, step to the short edge of the mat. Right foot steps up to left foot. Prayer hands at heart. 3 breaths. These moments here in this samasthiti is an opportunity to scan for sensation. The thoughts, don't worry about those. Just watch them. Observe them, let them float on by. Feel every bit. Inhale, step your right foot back. Rotate to the long, facing long edge of the mat. Feet are parallel. Place your hands on your hips. Turn your heels in, toes out. Take a breath. Now exhale. Bend your knees up to 90 degrees and squat on down. Sit down. You can open your arms wide, bend your elbows like cactus arms, index finger to thumb for the chin mudra. And the butt, don't, we don't want to pop it out like we're twerking. We don't want to tuck it in like it's disappearing. Do something very weird. Just leave your butt alone. Breathe. 10 breaths here. This is a will pose. Breathe. For extra spice, just press into the balls of your feet and lift your heels. You're halfway. 4 more breaths. 2 breaths. Inhaling, square your feet parallel. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, reach up high. Lift your breastbone. Exhale, folded hips. Come forward with long spine. Fold forward. Bring hands to the mat. Little imaginary line between the big toes. Just put your fingers behind that line. Drop your head. Not so much round in the back, but just letting the spine hang. If appropriate, take a hold of calves, ankles, or toes. Bend your elbows and just kind of take a little muscle strength and pull into it a little deeper. It's up to you. Breathe. If you've taken a bind, release it. Place your hands on your hips. Come up halfway, flat back. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Thumbs are extended. Thumbs are going somewhere kind of personal. Take a breath. Lift your breastbone. Roll your shoulder blades back. Lift your heart. Drop your head back a little bit on this inhale. Exhale, now hinge at hips, long spine, folding, folding, folding. Knuckles coming up and over to your most personal degree. Good. And if your knuckles come all the way around and touch the mat, great, but don't run laps about it. It's no big deal. It's just where you're at with your stretch. And the same thing, if your knuckles are only like 6 inches off your butt, awesome. No big deal. Don't fret. It's just where you're at with your stretch. It's beautiful. Breathe. Next exhale, release your hands to the mat. Come to flat back, hands on hips. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, rotate right toes to the short edge of the mat, left foot on 45. Bend your right knee, right forearm, right thigh. Inhale, left bicep to left ear. We call extended side angle. This is option A for a little more, a little deeper if you wish. Left hand to the ceiling, right hand down against inner right calf all the way to mat. Option B. For option C, drop your right shoulder behind your right knee, wrap right arm around outer right thigh, left hand behind back. Take your bind, open it up. Look over your left shoulder. We have 5 breaths in your choice of spots. Breathe. Yes, little bit of flames on right thigh is good. Tapas. Fire don't want to hurt you. Purifies. Breathe. 2 more. Exhale, release your bind if you're in it. Inhale, rising up, switching feet, left foot to short edge, right foot on 45. Exhale, bend left knee, left forearm to left thigh. Inhale, right bicep to right ear. Lengthen long. You have options here. This is a great spot for a little bit more, like some jalapenos. Just run your left hand down the inner left calf, right hand to the sky. Press left shoulder to left knee to left shoulder. What is that? And if you want a habanero, take a bind around the back of your thigh. If you took a bind, use the back of your hands to press into sacrum, push pelvis forward, pull shoulders back, breathe. Ooh. This is where we meditate right here in these 5 breaths. Exhale, release your bind. Inhale, rising up, straight both legs. Switch your stance, right toes to short edge, left foot 45. Exhale, bend your right knee. Now stay with me now, step by step, going in this baby steps. Inhale, reach your left hand up, up, up. Exhale, bring your left elbow to right knee or left tricep to right thigh. Place your right palm to your left palm and just gentle push right palm into left to establish twist. If your left foot is still flat on a 45, that's cool. If you're up on toes, that's cool. If you have your left knee down, that's cool. Just 5 breaths of just steady focus. Release the twist. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, switch feet. Left toes on short edge of mat. Right foot on a 45. Left knee is bent. Inhale, reach your right hand up, 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 up. Breathe out. And again, elbow to knee. Right elbow to left knee or right tricep to left thigh. Options. Bring your palms together. And just establish your twist with a little moderation, a little love, a whole lot of acceptance, and deep, steady breath. Exhale out of the twist. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, step right foot up to left foot, front of your mat, prayer hands at your heart. 3 breaths. Feel all sensations. Feel psoas, glute, ankles. I don't know what you're feeling. I'm not inside you. I just got ideas. Feel, breathe. In Mysore, India, they do this in like 100% humidity, ridiculously hot temperatures. Good. Right foot, inhale, step back, but just half as far as we've been stepping. Breathing out, rotate your stance. Right toes at short edge of mat, left toes on a 45. You have options here. Take your hands behind your back. You can interlace your fingers. You can grab opposing elbows. Right hand grab left elbow, left hand grab right elbow. And if you have if it's part of your thing, inverted prayer hands, palms together behind your back, fingers up. It's a little challenging. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. On an inhale, lift your breastbone. Keep this length, this long spine. Exhale, hinge at hip. Folding forward, not rounding forward, folding forward. Take another breath, lengthen a little more, breastbone forward. Exhale, hinge a little deeper. Find that place between too much and not enough, and just let your breastbone reach towards your right big toe. Parsvottanasana. Breathe. Push left hip forward, right hip back. Feel undercarriage. Maintain hands however they are. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch stance. Left toe short edge, right foot 45. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the breastbone. Exhale, take a little fold here. Maybe another inhale, lengthen some more, pull breastbone away. Exhale, hinge at hips and come a little deeper. consider placing your breastbone on the big toe of your left foot. You know, and if it reaches, that just means you got short legs. It's not that big a deal. Just breathe. Ugh. I wish you could see yourself with my eyes. The strength, the steadiness, the focus is beautiful. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, step right foot to left foot. Prayer hands at your heart. Woo! Few breaths here, just contemplation, sensation, awareness. Guess what? I forgot the skill pose in pyramid. That's okay. There's options. I got one, a different one for us. Take a few breaths here. Move your weight into your right foot. Place your hands on your hips and lift your left knee in front of you. This Uttira Hasta Padangusthasana. Your modification is to hold your knee. If you wish, your left hand, first two fingers binds to left big toe. Extend your left leg. Now, the tendency is to straighten the leg and round the back. I would prefer, if it was me, to have my spine long with a little bend in my knee, rather than my knee straight with a little bend in my spine. Breathe. And wouldn't you know, it's only 3 breaths here, so take another breath. Exhale, open your left foot out to the left side of the room. Now, this is kind of funky. Try to roll your right hip away from your left hip. And if it's cool with you, Parshva Dristi to the right. Turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, bring left foot back front, eyes back front. Roll your left hand outside of left foot or outside of left knee, your choice. Bring right hand out to inside of left foot or knee. Take a breath. Exhale, fold your chest over your left thigh. Stare at your toe, or if you're holding knees, stare off into distance. Breathe. Inhale, come back up, hands to hips. If you were holding your knee, extend your leg, point your toes. If you had your leg lifted, just keep it there and point your toes. Resist the temptation to lean back. Stay tall, breathe. Exhale out, one more breath. Exhale, lower your foot with grace and style. Inhale, lift your right knee out in front of you. Woo, glad I'm not octopus. Right hand holds right knee, or take your 2 fingers and just bind to your big toe. It's a choice. Extend your right leg if you took a toe bind. And then consider, where's my shoulder, where's my spine, where's my leg? Little knee bend is totally appropriate. Take a breath. Exhale, open right leg out to right side of the room. Roll left hip, left shoulder away from right hip, right shoulder. Open the front of your body. And then Parshva Dristi to left. Just turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Yeah, groovy. Breathe through this. It's nice. Yeah, I know, a little awkward, a little uncomfortable, but what safer place than right here to explore this. Bring your right leg around front, gaze around front, right hand to outside of foot or knee, left hand to inside of foot or knee. Take a breath to lengthen your spine. Now breathe out and fold your chest to your right thigh. And kind of like in pyramid where we were bringing our breastbone towards our big toe, same concept. Breathe. Y'all are awesome. Inhale, come back up. If you were holding a knee, extend your leg on the exhale. If you were lifting your leg, just keep it there, but everybody point your toes. Try not to lean back. I know you want to, but stay tall. Don't need to lift any higher than it takes to feel that flexor in your right hip. Psoas, iliopsoas. Breathe in. Set your right foot down next to your left foot. Woo! We moving. Inhale. Pick up your left knee. Now, just like we're cradling a baby or maybe grabbing a hold of a barbell for curls, right hand take a hold of left ankle. Left hand take a hold of left shin. Kind of like pigeon, but we're standing. Just lift your shin up towards nipple line. Now, right there, you feel that? In your left hip, a little piriformis stretch. You can hang out here. If you wish, transfer left hand to front of shin. Tuck the outside of your left foot into the crease of your right hip and let your left knee turn down towards the ground. Right hand is holding top of left foot. Right elbow is back. You can stay here. If you wish, take the bind. Left hand comes around back, grabs right toes or right elbow or right forearm, your choice. You can stay here. If you wish for a little more, take a breath. Exhale, fold forward for stability and safety. Right hand comes to the mat. Standing half lotus with a fold. Put a little bend in your right knee to come back up. Keep the bend in your right knee. Slide your ankle down 1 centimeter above your right kneecap. Prayer hands at your heart. Squat down. You can stay here. If you wish to go for the skill pose, the challenge pose, bring your hands to the mat in front of your shin. Bring your left shin to your triceps. Grab your right shoulder muscle with the top of your left foot. Swiggle your right foot back a little. Bend your elbows. Put a little weight into your triceps. And if you wish, just lift your right foot off the mat a little bit. Just tap the toe a little bit. Flirt with it. No, flying pigeon. And if you're feeling cool, well, just extend your right leg out. It's up to you. No, don't look at me. I'm not doing it. I'm watching you. Breathe. Set your right foot down. And you can keep your ankle on your thigh. Come right back up to standing. Palms at your heart. Ooh. Inhale, lift left knee. Exhale, set it down. Style, baby. Ooh. Other side. Breathe in and bring your right shin up. Same thing. We're going to hold a barbell and do bicep curls. That's kind of a visualization, right? Just bring your shin up. Feel right hip just opening. There's a fun little thing you can do if you like. You can wrap your inner left elbow around the sole of your right foot. If I could stand up, you can wrap your inner right elbow around your right knee and interlace your fingers and just hold your leg up like so. If you wish, stay here or tuck outer edge of right foot into left hip crease. Turn your right knee down. Now, this is another spot to hang out. Great place. Or bring your right arm around your back and take bind of choice. Elbow, forearm, or toes. Breathe. And then from here, if you want, just take a fold. Left hand goes to the mat if you wish to get a little kickstand. Slight bend in left knee. Come back up. Bring your right ankle just, about a centimeter above your left knee. Prayer hands at your heart. Take a breath. Exhale, sit down into this. Stay here. Or put your hands on the mat out in front there. Really press into the meaty area where thumb and index finger meet the palm. Bring your shin to the triceps of both arms and use your right foot to grab a hold of your left deltoid. Right foot squeezing, holding left shoulder. Little bend in your elbows. Move weight into your shin, into your triceps. And then just start tapping the left toes. Play with that center of gravity. Balance. Ooh. If you chose to stand there in figure 4 and hold this, make sure you're not saying mean things about me. Come back up. Set your left foot down. Inhale, come back up. Just lift your right knee up and then exhale, set it down with a little smoothness. Keep moving. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs. Breathe into a half lift. Exhale, Vinyasa to down dog. Good. Good. Now, if you have if jump through is something you do, now is the time. If it's not, don't worry. Step, walk, move, wiggle, whatever you like to bring your feet out front and your butt on the mat right between your hands. Good. It's called Dandasana. So just press into your hands, lift your butt a little bit, wiggle your hips, and then let both sit bones settle down into the mat. Place your palms on the mat right next to your hips. And just engage your triceps, lift your heart. Now we can put spice in this by push heels away, pull toes back, engage your thighs, and let your heels lift off the mat. It's simple. It's a little dynamic. It's a little intense, but it's, we're not going crazy here, right? Just breathe. Now exhale and just let legs just melt. Woo! I say just a lot, don't I? Janu Sirsasana. Bend right knee. Place the base of your right foot into inner left thigh. And just again, push into the ground to square up your sit bones. This is option A. If you want, you can take it like Virasana. Bring your right heel to your right hip, like you're sitting in a hero seat. Your choice. Whichever way you went, square your breastbone along the middle line of your left thigh. Take a breath in, lift your heart. Exhale, folding, hinging at hips. We're not rounding, we're bringing, just like before, heart towards left big toe. You can go ahead and grab a hold of shin or ankle or foot. If it does not round your spine or hurt or cause problems, you can bend your elbows and bring forearms to the mat. Inhale, coming back up. Pavrita Janu Sirsasana. Rotate your torso 45 degrees off the middle line of your left leg. Just kind of off on an angle. On an exhale, just walk your hands forward. I say just a whole lot. I must be nervous. Folding forward a little bit. Left arm. Place your left elbow inside your left knee, just a little bit beyond it. If it's there. If it's not there, just rest your forearm on your left shin. You can hang out here. Guess what? You got a revolved head to knee going on right now. If you want to go deeper, flip your left hand up, palm up, left thumb towards left foot. Grab a hold of the long bone the long bone that meets the big toe of your left foot. You can hang out here. Guess what? You got revolved head to knee happening. If you want a little more, inhale, open your right arm up high. You can stay here, or you can exhale, drop your right bicep to your right ear, and right hand grabs outside of left foot. All these choices, just breathe and enjoy. Release just by unwinding, just roll right shoulder down, walk hands back up. And we switch. Right leg goes out straight. Left knee bends. You know, again, if you feel like your hips aren't level, just lift them up and give a little hula hoop and set them down. And you have options. The sole of your left foot can come to inner right thigh, or you can bring left heel to outer side of left hip, your choice. If you're doing it like that, just open the knee out a little. Now, square your breastbone, middle line of right thigh. Breathe in, lift the heart. Breathe out, hinge your hips, just hinging forward. We're not rounding, we're not collapsing. We're using strong core, bandha work. If you got it, breathe. You can bind to your ankle, your shin, your foot. Just take a grip on something. You can even, if you wish, bend elbows, bring forearms down. Again, very personal. Everybody got their own backstory, their own genetics. You know, like hips are just like fingerprints. Everybody's hips are shaped different. Not looking for a room full of yoga journal covers. Everybody, different bodies. We got 8 different people here, 8 different expressions, same pose. Inhale, come back up. Rotate the torso 45 degrees off the center. At 45 degrees, just a rough idea. Just kind of rotate it off the middle line of your right leg. And just start walking. Hands forward, bringing your chest down. Now, right forearm can just hang out on right shin. Left hand can hang out on left thigh. But just get a little twist here, just feeling what it's like. That is an option. You can drop your right forearm inside of your right shin. Start bringing right shoulder inside of right knee. You can even flip your right palm over, thumb towards inner right foot, and grab that metatarsal. You can hang out here. Inhale, lift your left arm if you like. Twisting, opening. Hang out here. Or breathe out and drop left bicep to the left ear. Left hand grabs outside of right foot. If you took the Virasana, the left heel to outer left hip, you could even sneak your right hand down between your legs and grab your left ankle. It's kind of cool. And just sort of pull that ankle heel towards the crease of the buttocks. Pull the left hand on the outside of the right foot. And those two actions kind of enhance the twist a little bit. Roll out of it nice and easy. No hurries, no worries. Coming on up. Bring both legs out. You have options here. Sukhasana, just a crisscross applesauce, is available. Or put the outer right foot on the crease of the left hip and bend your left knee. Just brace your left ankle under your right knee. The half lotus, Ardha Padmasana. Third option, to bring outer left ankle to crease of right hip. Knees drop, Padmasana, lotus pose. Whichever one you chose, index finger to thumb, chin mudra, arms extended straight, base of palms at knees, lift your heart, spine long, tuck your chin. This is a wonderful place to practice all 3 bandhas as we stay here for 5 breaths. you may stay here. If you took full lotus, you are welcome to join in Tolasana. There's a Ashtanga word for it that I don't ever remember, but scales pose, maintaining the full lotus. Hey, maybe you could do it in Sukhasana. I've never tried. Maybe you could do it in half lotus. Place your palms at the mat by your hips. You can even put a couple blocks under your hands. That helps. Engage your core. Uddiyana Bandha. Engage pelvic floor. Mula Bandha. Exhale, lift off. We're here for 10 breaths. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, lower, easy. Bring your prayer hands to your heart. Now, arms around back. Right arm comes around back. Try to grab your foot. You don't have to. Doesn't matter either way. Left arm around back. Try to grab your other foot. Don't have to. Backs of your fingers can just hook the outside of your hips. Take a breath. Lift your chest. Exhale. Fold. Round your spine. Drop your head. Come up out, release your pretzeled up legs, hug your knees, and just roll right to your back. Extend your left leg, hugging your right knee, open your right arm, and just drop right knee over to the left for a little twist. You can always turn your gaze to the right, Parshvadristi right. Come back center. And switch. Hugging left knee, extending right leg, left arm opens. And an exhale just takes you into twist. This particular pose loves full, complete exhalations. Come back center, hug knees. Hug knees in as tight as you can. See if you can even bring your cheekbones, those bony ridges below your eyes. See if you can bring those towards your knees. Engage, Mula Bandha. Engage, strong. Uddiyana Bandha, engage. Jadara Bandha, throat engage. Breathe in here with all those held. Now exhale, extend arms and legs out. Corpse pose, Shavasana. Ooh. This is your peak pose right here. Just spent an hour preparing for it. Find stillness. Observe thought, sensation. And let everything you just did settle and synthesize into your body. encourage you to remain here in this sacred space that you created, distant from all the stuff for a while. How long? Until your heart is bursting with gratitude. I offer each of you my gratitude, my love. Om Shanti.